Good morning, Manager ABC. Thank you very much for your time for attending this meeting, and I'm reaching out for your help to discuss the recent issue that we found in reserving activities. And the issue is pretty complex, so that's why I felt it's better for me to directly talk with you. So as you may have noticed, we have found a recent change in the development patterns of the last two diagonals of our loss triangle. And this is abnormal. And if we follow that pattern, it will largely impact our loss development factors and thus will definitely change our organization's financial decisions in the future. So with that, I brought this question to the head of claims department, who then connected me with the claims specialist who specializes in this business line of business and provided our department this data. To my surprise, the response that I got from this individual was that there was no major claim progress changes in recent activities. So that was a bit surprising because that couldn't help me explain why the loss triangle has such a change in the last two diagonals. And that is the main issue that I wanted to talk with you today. So suppose if we rely heavily on the last two diagonals of the loss development factors, that may potentially have the risk of overestimating our historical losses. And on the other hand, if we put a lot of credibility in the historical loss averages, then we may risk ending up ignoring the recent loss pattern changes. So both methodologies have pros and cons and will have a big impact in our organization. And I definitely want to hear your advices in that. I understand that I'm new to this business line and I'm not a credentialed actuary, but I do have some recommendations maybe we can consider. First, maybe we can look at both the loss triangle and the reserving triangle or case reserve triangle, trying to figure out whether this change was brought by a loss change, case reserve change, or loss speed change. We could also potentially just try some methodologies such as Bronchido-Ferguson, Cape Cod, or Burquest-Sherman, just to give us an idea of the what-if answers using these approaches. That way, we may have a better understanding of our final loss estimation. Second, I think we can dive deeper into other data. For example, we can look at our loss count triangle and also severity triangle, trying to figure out whether this problem comes from the frequency or severity. Also, we can look at our premium to have more evidence of our recent business growth. Third, we can also throw this question to other departments, for example, the business department and the legal department. Although sometimes our claim strategy doesn't change, the acquisitions, the tort and reform changes, market share changes could also potentially cause the loss change. Moving forward, I think maybe we can establish a mechanism that helps us to better detect such activities. Also, we can set up maybe more learning sessions in our company so that our actuarial department can always make more informed decisions regarding similar issues. So overall, thank you very much for taking consideration into this issue, and I'm open to all your suggestions, advices to how to further solve this problem. Thank you very much, and have a good one.